Okay, so I've been horsing around with this, and I was just playing around here and checking out the rig and seeing what's going on. Okay, but I want to do a little bit more tricks, or even do some weighting. I'm just going to go to the build pose, and that's a little button down here, and go to build pose for the face too. So that puts all the settings back. And now, again, I kind of focus on making sure this face thing works first. And you can totally make your own blend shapes. But I've gone into the section down here where I can go to edit blend shapes. So you can make your extra blend shapes if you want and stuff like that. But here it is, the set blend shape wizard, or start blend shape wizard. Okay, so when I hit this, it goes in and it checks out to see what my blend shapes are looking like. And remember, I was pointing out that this one earlier, you probably saw this poking out like this. I can go in here and fix this really easily. Like this one here, if I go in and how about I use, where did they move this? Edit mesh, average vertices. And I'll just hit G a few times. Okay, that brings that back. And it looks like, which target is this? This one is Control Brow, R Translate Y. Okay, so this one here is supposed to move the brow down. And it looks like it's a bit of a mess. Okay, we'll keep going. Before I show you my trick. Boop. Grow a selection. And I can take that selection, and then I can do my little average vertice thing. Is that the button right here? Yes, it is. And actually it looks like I can probably grow that selection a bit more. If you hold down Shift. Okay, why is it when I was holding down Control? It's because I'm over a bone. Why won't it let me grow the selection? The hotkey is Shift greater than on the keyboard. Grow selection, and then average vertices. Okay, and you can sculpt this out as well, because like, look at that. That didn't do a very good job. Okay, so it's going to take me a while to fix this. So, let's just go to, I'm going to skip this one. This one I've kind of got part of the problem out. And I'll go to next. And so there we see the brow going up, and maybe this time around I'll try something a little bit different. I've still got to go in here and at some point start to play with the sculpting tools. I haven't been impressed with them so far. I'm still old school. Maybe I should jump on it and figure it out. But I've found that I have a tendency to like the old one. So if you just right click on the model and you go down here to paint, you go to sculpt, boom, you have the old sculpting tool here. And I've got relax on. And I'm just going to make my brush a bit bigger. I'm holding down B. And I can come in here and I'll just make sure my maximum displacement is not that high. So, okay, I'm using some of the old Maya relax. Okay, and so it's just coming in here and actually, I don't think it's doing anything to that, but it is coming over here and doing that. Okay, good. And so there, I've just kind of gone in and relaxed some of those vertices, and I could tweak them and everything like that here. Okay, so that's good. And I've noticed if you don't switch out of the tool, when you switch to the next one, it gets crazy leggy. So, I'll just make sure that's fixed, and I'll go to the next one. Do we have any problems here? And actually, I think I got symmetry on this thing. If I go into stroke reflection, I don't really want the reflection on because I'm really just focusing on this one. You'll see that as I'm doing this one, it's updating this one over here. So I don't need to do that. And then I can maybe go over here and grab, say, eyebrow R translate X. So it's pulling it this way. If I grab a vertice here, and if I hit B on the keyboard, I can switch to the soft selection mode. If I hold down B and I middle click, I can pull that out, and I can update that there really quickly. Okay, go to next. And then I got this cruddy one here. Go to vertices, and I'll just take that, and I'm just going to quickly, where's my custom there? Average. Okay, and I'm just going to hit B and turn that off, and I'll grow selection. There we go, and I'll average that out. Oh, and that looks like a mess. I wonder if I can undo a couple of those grow selections. I'm going to go to about, that's still bad. Anyway, this is going to take a little while to sort out, even if I go in here and grow selection and G. And remember that if I go in and I use that little trick, if I go to paint and I go to the sculpt tool, I have relax on. If I have just these vertices selected, it will only affect the ones that are selected. Okay? Handy, 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 handy to know. And that just, when I'm using relax, it tries to keep the shape, right? And then if I go and I right click on it, I can quickly go to select. It selects the whole object, and I can kind of tweak up some of these. Okay, and this, what is this one called? This one here, does it give me a name? It just says brow control. Brow control to major. Anyway, if I go back and I grab a vertice and I grab this one, say, hit my soft selection. I don't know. I'll say that's okay for now. Okay, and let's get out of there. And so let's go to the next one. And anyway, you can see that I can go through each one and tweak them up. I'm just going to go and see if I can hit one that's really obviously a problem that has a weird kind of an abstract fix. These are nose ones. And okay, we're getting the mouth. Okay, this is what I want. This one here is number 17. Okay, and this one's obnoxious. If you want to fix that, that's a freaking pain in the ass. Okay, and all it is it looks like just pulling the mouth out to the side, right? Pain in the ass. So let's just stop the blend shape wizard for a second. Actually, I'm just going to skip and see if there's any. Ooh, this one's even better. Okay, this one here is for creating the ooh shape. Next. And when I say better, it's just it's worse, so it's like this is awesome. Okay, and that's really bad too. Okay. Anything else I want to go in here? Yeah, it's good to look at all these ones. So I'm going to hit Stop Blend Shape Wizard. And it did that actually because I already toggled through them. Okay, so we've got this guy and he's in his default face build pose. What time are we at? 7 minutes 41? I hope I'm not too far away from the microphone. If I grab this face and I make a duplicate, and I made a duplicate, and I'm just going to make sure that this is unlocked. Right click and unlock selected, and I'll have the move tool on. I'll move this back. Okay. And you're like, what the hell's he doing? This is weird. I don't know if I like it when he does stuff like this. Okay, then I'm going to go back here and I'm going to go to start the blend shape wizard again. Okay, and I'm gonna go next. Oh, I missed it. Freaking hell. And I can't go backwards, can I? Okay, next. Start blend shape wizard. Try and not skip it. Okay. I'm going too fast. Did I just crash? I didn't save. Oh no. Let it sit for a second. Stop blend shape wizard. Well, what I was going to do is I get it to that position, and I'm a complete idiot because I didn't save. I was going to get it to that position, and then what I was going to do is generate this into a blend shape on this. And then what you can do is you can turn that on, you can get it back to its normal mode. You can make the face over here for some of those faster than you can by fixing this. And then you just delete this and you get rid of the history off this thing and boom, or delete the blend shape after you've got it over to here and yeah, you've got it. But I got too obnoxious with this, so it looks like I've crashed. Looks like I have to do this whole freaking process over again, and I'll stop right here. Okay, so I got myself back to the place that I wanted to be before. And I've come in here and I've sculpted this one already. I've made duplicates and then I kind of sculpted it. I discovered a bug. Okay. So, the workaround for the bug. What happens is, when I take this and I take that, if I go into deform and I make a blend shape out of them, and I'll give this a name, like I'll call it test blend, something like this. Something I know I can throw away. Okay, and I'm going to hit create. Now, if I go in here and I turn this on, all the little face controls zip over and stick on this. I don't know why, but that's what they do. So, what I've got to do is I've made the blend shape. Now, all that information is stored on this thing over here already. So if I hit delete and I take this and get rid of it, then I take this and I go to test blend and I turn this on, it's fixed. And then this thing here, I can just delete the history on it, and then I can stop my blend shape wizard and we'll just check out what does 17 do for me. So when I grab this, that one was fixed. Okay? And I forgot to do it to the other side when I did it, so now I have to do that over again. But, there you go. And I'm just going to stop the video now.